Hey guys, welcome, welcome. Melissa Zoske here, your wealth and energy alignment business mentor. And today we've got such a great topic of, how to step back into your business after you've taken a break without totally burning yourself out. And sometimes just even stopping for a while, it stops that momentum and it can be very, very difficult to get back into it. So I wanted to kind of go over a few things to make that a little easier for you today. I hope you're all doing well during these crazy times. I felt just a little bit like I needed to take a break because we were moving into our new home, and I wanted to focus on the beauty of that and step into that process and not always be worrying about, doing lives and stuff like that. So I needed to take a little bit of a break, and I did that on purpose, and I did it very mindfully. I took on a couple new clients, but in my mind, I was like, I'm not looking for any new clients. And of course, that week, more clients came in. So it's like, it's what you put your attention on. It's like, oh, I don't want any new clients. Well, all the universe hears is new clients, right? So, but it's good. It's a great thing because that momentum that we make when we're doing our business even follows us when we're having those times where we're feeling like we need to take a step back. But when you're ready to step back in, it's so important for you to really look at it, look at your emotions around it. I actually called a friend. In fact, I think she might be on here. Is that you, Jenny? Yes, I just talked to Jenny today from Strong Heart Awakening, and we've always been a really great support system for each other. And I called her today saying, okay, I'm ready to get back into the swing of things, and I need a pep talk. And, that's where you have it's really great to have a circle of people that you keep close to you in your tightest circle so that you can keep moving forward. And Jenny is amazing. Thanks so much for getting on there with me today and giving me that pep talk, girl. I really appreciate it. It's so much fun to reconnect. So I wanted to just give you a couple tips because I just decided today, I just need to get back on here regularly. And like I said, sometimes when you step out of it, it becomes a little hard to step back in without feeling overwhelmed. And I did not want to feel that because that's what my whole business is about. It's about doing your business in alignment with your energy and what feels good, and not doing it because you feel like you have to, but feeling like you want to do it. And I knew I wanted to do this today. And I just needed a little bit of a motivational, inspirational nudge to do that, and that's what I did. So one of the first things that I highly recommend, and I've taken breaks over the years as well, a couple months off here. Summertimes I keep down a little lower because I like to enjoy the outside. I want to spend more time with my family, especially my kids when they're out of school. And so that's a time that I like to keep down. And then again at Christmas time, I like to keep that month. I know that a lot of people, they like to really promote at Christmas time, and I'm not a big fan of that. So whatever's right for you, whatever feels good to you, you need to set that for yourself. And I also, I find that it's a lot better for me to not be promoting around the full and new moons as much because that's when my energy is a little bit lower. For the most part, sometimes it's a little higher, but you kind of get a feel for what your ebb and flow is, for when your energy is the highest and the lowest, and start documenting that. And that's really helpful for you to see where it's the best to spend that time getting out there more. One of the best things to do is to make sure that you're out there being visible on a regular basis, though, because that's very helpful. So even if you're not like doing lives like I am right now, I have an assistant posting for me and helping me with that when I need to take a break. So that's good. And then I get there and post my own stuff too when I feel led, and so that's helpful. When I didn't have an assistant, what I did was I would recycle things from the past, like recycle posts, and just copy and paste it back in there, because a lot of people, I think they say like under 10% of the people the people that like your page see your posts. So it's totally okay to be posting new stuff. Reposting old stuff. All right. So I can see here a little bit. So one of the biggest things I like for people to do, and I need to do this regularly for myself, it's a mandatory thing in order for me to keep my energy high, is making sure that I'm keeping up on my daily energy balancing. That is something that has been a lifesaver for me, just making sure that my energy is balanced. There's so many ways of doing that. Sometimes I'll do EFT, sometimes I'll do my healing codes, sometimes I'll do my quantum key method. I'll do some meditations. I'll look at other people that I follow. I do their meditations. There's so many helpful things that you can do for yourself out there. So make sure that you're keeping an eye out for that. Your energy is the most important thing that you can do. Jenny's saying breaks are so important. Yeah, taking a break when you need to and recognizing it for that is really important for sure. So you guys, let's right now just make sure that your energy is balanced. Just take a break. I was doing this earlier and I thought, I need to share this with you guys. Just make sure that you guys are staying balanced. So I like to do chakra balancing, okay? So let's do this together so that you can make sure that your energy is aligned. It will just take a minute, all right? So I want you to take a deep breath in and release. Take another deep breath in and release. And I want you to keep your eyes shut and focus on something today that you can be grateful for. Something that, it could be something big, it could be something small. It could be a flower that you're looking at, it could be a relationship that you have, it could be something nice somebody did for you today. Whatever that is. I want you to focus on that thing that you're grateful for. And then I'm going to have you tap on your root chakra, which is right above your pubic bone, okay? And then tap there and then just pull your hands back, hovering them over that area. And take a nice deep breath and release. And then we're going to move up just a couple inches below your belly button, tapping on your sacral chakra. And then pull your hands back, covering them over that area. Breathe in and release. Focusing on that gratitude. And then a few inches above your belly button on the solar plexus, tap, tap, tap. We're just tapping on that area. And then pulling your hands back, hovering them over that area. Take a deep breath in, remembering to breathe. Release. Tapping over the heart chakra. Pulling your hands back, hovering them over that area. Breathing in. And release. Breathe in again, focusing on that gratitude feeling. And release. Tapping very gently over your throat chakra. Take a deep breath in. Pulling your hands back and release. Doesn't matter how far your hands are back, just hovering them over that area. Tapping over the third eye chakra. And then pulling your hands back. Sometimes I pull my hands further away, sometimes closer together. Focusing on that thing you're grateful for. And then tapping on the crown chakra on top of your head. And then pull your hands back, hovering them over that area. Breathing nice, easy, deep breaths in and out. And again, focus on that thing that you're grateful for right now. And take a deep breath in and release. Doesn't that feel good? I just feel like that's one of the things that really helps me stay balanced in my energy. Sometimes I will, like I said, do meditation technique. I'll do a healing code. I have a chakra alignment app that you can just do one of those chakras a day, and it just takes, 30 seconds, doesn't take long at all. And it just helps keep me so balanced. I'm just feeling so balanced right now, feeling my energy grounded, my foundation strong, and it feels so good. All right? Hope that feels good for you. So one of the things I like to do daily too is write down at least 3 things that I'm grateful for. That's a pretty big deal for me every day. If you can just focus on those things that you're grateful for, that keeps your energy grounded. And it seems like something that wouldn't add up, but it really does, especially every day you find new things, or you can do the same things every day. But it draws your attention onto the positive, and so that's the most important thing, okay? The other thing is to get some movement in. Like this morning, I got up, got myself going, and I went around our water. We have waterfront here, so I went around the water like just about a mile just to get things moving. And even if it's just a short distance, even if it's just 20 minutes, that's okay. Sometimes I'll do 4 miles, but I make sure I get some kind of movement in every day. If you guys aren't used to getting a lot of movement, start with just 10 minutes. That helps get your energy moving, and it just keeps everything grounded as well, and you feel so much better. I do that in the wintertime when it's snowing. I do it all year round, so it's really a good thing. If you have a treadmill, use that. My dog loves it. It makes you feel good. And then today, just after talking to Jenny, it reminded me just a little bit of that inspiration. Set some time aside to actually be able to get on and be seen, get visible. You need to be seen in order to bring in new clients. They need to get to know you. They need to trust you. They need to know that you have their best interests, that you're sharing information that's important, things that can help them, keep them steady. And as you're doing that, you're helping yourself as well. So making sure that you set that time aside every day to have some sort of connection with your people. I mean, lives are really good. That's probably the best way to get yourself out there quicker. But even just posting, putting little messages out there, taking a picture, a selfie, whatever, put it out there, say hi, ask people if they need help, get onto other groups, ask for help, or ask what people need help in. That's always a huge thing, and it helps you get visible, stay visible, and helps people get to know you better. So that's a big deal, all right? Now, after you've done something like this, you're out there, you're getting visible, you're being seen, then what do? I like to download these little videos, and then I repurpose them, because that saves me time too, so I don't get burned out. Repurposing things is one of the number 1 things I stress to my clients, to help them be able to take a 15-minute video and turn it into 2 weeks worth of content. And that's a big deal, because it helps reduce your stress and keeps your energy going for what it needs to be going, which is helping your people, okay? So some of the ways you can do that is you can share this story. Like when I get off of here, I'll go ahead and see who commented, answer them back. That'll give you more visibility. But I'll also share this video to some of my groups. I'll share it to my personal page. You'll see that if you're a friend of mine. I will then also take this video that I've downloaded onto my phone, and I'll edit it, put an intro and outro. I've already got those made. You don't have to do that, but you can. But I'll also upload it into a YouTube video. Oftentimes, I'll strip the audio from this, and then I'll just take the audio and I'll put my podcast intro and outro on that, and I'll make it a podcast. Because you know what? Those people that are listening to those platforms aren't always on here listening to this on Facebook, so I'll use it for that. I'll take little stories from this, little things that I've said, little clips, maybe just the little meditation I did in the beginning, and I'll put that in a little story. Or I'll put that in Instagram TV, and then I'll link it into a story there. That's helpful too. There's all sorts of ways you can do this. Just like I said, putting it on other platforms like Instagram. I shared a LinkedIn as well. So this one video, this one live that doesn't take very long, helps you in so many ways, and it helps you be seen. So it doesn't seem so overwhelming anymore, does it? It's just one little video. And then also one of the things I love to do is I love to use otter.ai, and I'll just transcribe this video and I'll clean it up some. and then I'll take the transcription and turn it into a blog post. That's fun. That's a fun thing to do because it makes it so easy, because writing is not everybody's gig, right? But you can take the video from YouTube and you can embed it into your blog post with the actual transcription from that below it, and then you're getting good search engine optimization from Google, because they'll be able to send their little spiders or bots or whatever they call them over to your website, seeing what it is, and they'll take little snippets from that. And I love to use Yoast SEO plugin, because I've got a WordPress website, and then you can actually help that along so that you can get good search engine optimization, so that your clients can find you that way too. So again, I've just done this for a little bit today, just to start the momentum going again, and just feel good about getting out there and engaging with you guys again and seeing what you're up to. The other thing that I love to do when I'm just getting back into, after taking a little bit of a hiatus, is to check in with old clients. Like, I'll go back a year and I'll make a list of all my older clients that maybe I haven't touched base with for a while, and I'll send them a quick email seeing how they're doing. And it's amazing how quickly just that email gets people to remind them, oh, I felt really good off that last session. I'm going to go ahead and schedule her a new session. And then I'll have a bunch of new signups for sessions. And that's that's the easiest thing to do right there, right? It's just looking back even a few months and seeing your clients and then reaching out to them and saying, hey, how's it going? I love that. So funny, I don't do that when I'm trying to take a break because it will always lead to more clients coming in again. So those are my tips for today on just getting out there, stepping back in to that energy of your business again, and being that shining mentor that you were meant to be. Because that's what we all are. We're here to guide others into creating the life that they want. Sometimes it's life, it's always related, it's all connected. Everything is connected. When you work on one thing, you work on others. So even if you're doing this for your business, it's helping your health. So many of my clients are energy workers, or they're working in health in some way, and they end up working on their own health because they're getting burnt out and stressed out, and then they don't feel good. And I've been there. Trust me, I've been there many times. And even though I know the signs, every now and then I'll step over that line just a little bit, and it's not fun, because then I'm like, dang, I know this stuff, yet I cross that line again. So now usually I listen to the whispers, because you start to hear the whispers once you start crossing over that line a little bit. You got to listen to those whispers, because if you don't and you step way over the line, it's bricks to the head. It's like that's when you're flat on your back. So listen to the whispers. And after you've done this for many years, you do get signs, or even if you're really intuitive, you might even get it before many years. But you listen to the signs before you even get to that line, and you just reset yourself so that you can feel good and stay feeling high vibe and keep on moving forward without having any setbacks. Super important, okay? You guys, I'm so glad to be back here with you today. If you have any questions, I'd love to hear about things that you do to keep your daily balance. And if you've taken breaks, what do you do to get back into the swing of things? I'd love to hear about it. Put them in the comments below, because we all could use new tips. And if you have a link to something you'd like me to show other people about, I'd love to help you, show the people that, share the love. That's what we're here for, right? You guys, if you want the Chakra Line app, you can get that in the App Store. It's only for iOS, but it's a beautiful app, Chakra Line. And I also have my whole free energy program on there as well. You can just click the box if you want it. You don't have to have that, but if you want that too, you can just click on there within the app, and you can sign up for the whole program for free still. That will be, I will have a price for that later, but right now it's still free. So sign up for it while you can, and let me know how you like that, because that's one of my, kind of what we did today with the meditation is a part of that, but there's more pieces to it. So it's easy, helps keep your energy aligned. You're going to feel amazing, and I'd love to hear your feedback on that as well, okay? You guys take care of yourself. Love you so much, and talk to you again. Bye. Mwah.